Open letter to the patriotic youth by Demba Baldeh. I write to you today with immense pride and admiration for the courage, determination, and patriotism you have displayed in the face of adversity. You, the youths of this great nation, have risen to demand accountability, to insist on transparency, and to demand a government that serves the people, not just a select few. In doing so, you have become the beacon of hope for the Gambia and for the future we all deserve. In recent times, your voices have been heard louder than ever before. The protests, the marches, and the tireless efforts you have put forward forced the government to acknowledge your demands. As a result of your steadfastness, we have witnessed the setting up of a commissions and the beginning of a genuine dialogue between the people and those in power. Your resolve, even in the face of intimidation, arrest, and detention at Mile 2, have shown the government that you will not be silenced. You have shown us that patriotism is not just about being born in a country waving a flag, but about demanding that your country delivers what it promises. We celebrate you, the youths, for your unwavering determination, for standing up, for refusing to take no for an answer, and for insisting on a Gambia where corruption is not tolerated and where the government's failure to deliver on its promise is no longer acceptable. You are not merely protesting, you are fighting for your future, for the dignity of your families, and for the generations to come. This is true patriotism, and you should take great pride in that. It is important to remind ourselves that the path to a better future for the Gambia is one where we as citizens hold the government and its public officials accountable. Your voices matter, and you must continue to remind those in power that their job is to serve the people, not the other way around. We must continue to demand that service are delivered without compromise, that our public officials act with dignity, and that every Gambian from the poorest village to the wealthiest city has access to the resources they deserve. For too long, the immediate post independent generation of the Gambians were misled. We were taught to believe that in order to succeed, one had to either travel to Europe or America or secure a government position and live beyond our means. This narrative, which has been perpetuated for decades, was nothing more than a false promise. It has led to almost 5 generations of Gambians leaving this country to get educated and skilled abroad, but never to return for the development of the country. Our citizens are serving in the most prestigious institutions in the world, yet our country remains one of the most backward in Africa and around the world. That is the result of severe brain drain that largely benefits other nations at the expense of our own. We have also witnessed for decades, especially of recent times, many of our brothers and sisters, especially the young ones, take perilous journeys across the Mediterranean hoping for a better life, only to lose their lives in drones in life and death journeys. Thousands of young Gambians have perished, swallowed by the sea in search of a future that should have been waiting for them right here at home. Hundreds are languishing in the streets of Europe and America with increasingly loss of hope and dignity. The new global order has turned against illegal migration as nationalist governments rise around the world. making it increasingly difficult for Africans to seek refuge in Europe or the United States. The days of believing that leaving Gambia is the only way to make something of yourself are over. The truth is, Gambia has all the resources, human, natural, and cultural, to create opportunity and build a prosperous society for its citizens. You, the youths, can shape that future with an accountable leadership that is seen with the right conditions of the people. Remember, the key to a better life does not only lie in fleeing our homeland, it lies in holding our government accountable for its failure and pushing for effective governance, strong institutions, and a fair distribution of resources. With good governance, we can enjoy the fruits of our labor here in the Gambia. We can provide for our families, live with dignity, and offer a brighter future to our children. As former US President John F. Kennedy once said, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. This is not a simple call to action. It is a reminder that the path to true freedom and prosperity is paved with sacrifice, dedication, and struggle. Fighting for change is never easy, but no nation has ever been liberated without the blood, sweat, and tears of its citizens, especially its youth. You are the one who will save this nation. You are the one who will ensure that the Gambia stands as a beacon of democracy, justice, and prosperity in Africa. Do not let the weight of diversity stop you. Do not let the challenges of today deter you from the dreams of tomorrow. You have already proven that you have the courage to stand up for what is right. Now continue to fight for a future that offers hope, opportunity, and dignity for all Gambians. You are the hope of today and the future of tomorrow. You are the generation that will carry the Gambia forward, not just as a nation, but as a community of people who hold the government accountable and demand what is rightfully theirs. Let us never forget that European and American citizens are not inherently better than us. We too are now educated, we are capable, and we are strong. Our dignity, honesty, and resilience will be the foundation of Gambia we build together. Let us defend human rights, safeguard our democratic gains, and ensure that our country remains a place where all citizens, children, all can strive. Together, we will make this country a place where we do not have to live in search of a better opportunity. Together, we will create a Gambia where corruption has no place, where democracy reigns, and where the dignity of every citizen is respected. Let us go forward with strength, purpose, and unity. Thank you for your unwavering commitment to a better Gambia. Do not relent. The future is yours to shape. Congratulations to GALA, Edward Francis Center for Rights and Justice, Coalition of Progressive Gambians, Team Gamsa Bopa, and all other civil society groups who put country first over self. When the history of change is accurately written, your names and courage will rightfully be ascribed in the